Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. An update on the Diageo project, a slight rise in dengue fever, and Bogle's entertainment report. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8.
News Channel 8 is sponsored by AT&T. Centennial is joining AT&T for greater coverage, more innovation, and better service.
In our top story tonight, at least 3 cases of dengue fever have surfaced recently in our territory. So even though Puerto Rico has reports of dengue fever in epidemic proportions, we only have 3 cases that have officially been found here in the VI. Those cases apparently are on St. Thomas and St. John. Dengue is caused by the bite of a mosquito. The symptoms include headache, fever, muscle pain, and vomiting. But unfortunately, there is no cure for dengue. The best way to avoid this fever is to stay away from mosquitoes. Therefore, use the do's and don'ts when it comes to mosquito bite prevention. And in other news, the Diageo construction project is moving right on schedule. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Once again, we're here at the Diageo plant with Vice President of Operations Dan Kirby. And we're going to talk about a couple of things, get you updated and make sure we're on schedule. I believe we got some good news for our safety report. And also, I've been seeing daily listings about jobs offered here, so make sure you take advantage of that and get hired by Diageo. Good corporate sponsor. All right, where do we stand right now, Dan?
Right now, we are still on schedule. We're tracking for a late fall startup in November. Since the last time, I was on the air, Wes, we've gone approximately 2 months since that last incident, so our safety record's been extremely good. So, we're very proud of that. In terms, you're right about the newspapers, in terms of hiring, we're still looking for folks. We're right down into the key stages, the mechanical and the electrical piece of it. We've got full-page ads looking for people. But good news, I mean, we've of all our on-island spend so far, 76% of it has gone to the local folks, whether it's material.
I see the local.
Absolutely.
The local business is taking advantage of this project. That's got to be good news.
Oh, it is. I mean, we've really got a lot of support from the people on the island, and as you can see, the project's going really great.
All right, very good. Now, people still want to get on board at this time, and again, some information about the TWIC card, because I notice a lot of you have to have that TWIC card, which means that you want to operate near the ports for Homeland Security. You need to have those security measures in line.
Absolutely. For working outside of our fence boundaries, you need a TWIC card. We don't, in a lot of cases, don't discriminate against anybody that doesn't have it, but it does restrict your capabilities, and we'd like the people to obviously get the card so that we can utilize them in all the areas.
Okay. And if people want to join your organization, again, how do they do that?
Yeah.
They go through labor?
Correct. Exactly. The postings, they go through labor, they get the CVs, and, we contact the people that are qualified, and we bring them in for interviews. Our contractors do that.
And keep watching Channel 8 for your updates and also the daily news in the Avis. I see it. You should be seeing it too. So with that, it's another Friday. We're here at the Diageo project. Captain Morgan, all seems to be going well. And until our next update, we'll get with you then. With Vice President of Operations Dan Kirby, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And there'll be an anti-gang rally this weekend on St. Croix. Here's Wes with more.
I'm here with Miss Berlina Wallace, and she is from Central Adventist Church. There's going to be an anti-gang rally this Saturday at 4:30 up in Grove, and featuring Lavelle Campbell, who's a dynamic speaker against gang violence. Tell us all about it.
Okay, so Central Seventh-day Adventist Church, located in Grove Place, will be hosting an anti-gang workshop this Saturday at 4:30. We're bringing over, like you said, Lavelle Campbell. He is the school safety manager for the St. Thomas, St. John district. He is also a board member of Project Safe Neighborhood, and he's a board member of the Virgin Islands Anti-Gang Committee as well. Mr. Campbell will be showing the different signs and symbols that parents need to look out for to figure out if their youth are engaging in gang activity. He will also be showing the very popular and informative documentary Gangs in Paradise, so everyone needs to come out and take a look at that. You know, gang activity is definitely a huge problem here in the Virgin Islands.
Yes.
So we're encouraging everybody to come out and figure out how we can put an end to gang violence here in Paradise.
All right, that is wonderful, and it's very timely because it's the end of the summer, the beginning of the school year soon, so we want to get off to a right track. Not only that, I want to remind you parents not only to attend this rally and workshop, but to make sure you go to all your child's PTA meetings. When it's report card distribution day, be there. Talk to the guidance counselors, talk to the principals, network. Make sure you have their cell phone numbers. So it's a whole team that gets your son or your daughter through the public school or private school situation all the way up through college. And there'll be no problems. Don't wait until April and May and say, what happened? Just get on board right now. That way you have no excuses. So it's 4:30 Saturday, Central Adventist Church in Grove with Laval Campbell. He's dynamic. Make sure you're there, okay?
Right.
Thank you very much, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes, and let's check in with your Caribbean report for tonight. The United Nations AIDS Agency, UNAIDS, has said that the Caribbean is still not at ease talking about sex. The issue has come up in the 18th International AIDS Conference in Geneva, Switzerland. Director of UNAIDS Caribbean Program, Ernest Messiah, said that curbing the rate of infection of HIV and AIDS in this region is not helped by the attitude towards sex, sexuality, and sexual preferences. The regional UNAIDS officials said that attitudes, including the criminalization of certain sexual practices, must be changed in order to successfully address the disease. In Trinidad and Tobago, the government has announced that it will set up a commission to investigate the circumstances surrounding a failed coup attempt 20 years ago when a local Muslim group stormed into Parliament in 1990 and held the prime ministers, including Prime Minister Arthur Robinson, hostage for several days. The drama ended after the rebels negotiated an amnesty. And the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines said that a regional solution to the fallout problem of the collapse of the CL financial empire is a test of the usefulness of CARICOM. Dr. Randolph Gonzalez was updating the nation on steps that countries in the Eastern Caribbean are taking to rescue the sub-regional assets of British American Insurance, once owned by CL Financial. And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. When we come back from this break, Bogo's got your entertainment report. Stay with us.